Hello again, folks. It's Steve Grizzetti, co-founder of MoviePix.com and author of the MoviePix.com Guide to CyberLink PowerDirector Ultimate. And here we are in part 7 of our 8-part basic training for CyberLink PowerDirector Ultimate. Now, we've got essentially a finished movie here. It's not a very long one, but it's essentially finished. We've got our video assembled. We've added some transitions. We've added a couple effects. We've got music, and we've even got narration. Let's add some titles. Now, titles are found in the title room. Click on the left-hand side here, and they come in a variety of styles, as you might expect. Some of these are based on themes like weddings, holidays, and again, depending on which version of the program you have and which packs you either have been given with that version or have purchased, you've got a pretty nice library. Let's go ahead and select one. We can preview them. You see they all got some pretty cool animation. Let's preview one and find us a pretty cool one here. That's pretty neat, huh? Now, anytime you see black in the background of a title, of course, that's actually transparency. And if you place your title over an existing video or on a track above an existing video, you'll be able to see your video through it. We're going to select this one here, Fashion Glitter, and I'm going to drag it down to the Video 2 track. So it's going to appear over my video. To modify or customize the title, all we need to do is just double click on it there on the timeline. Of course, there are ways to make your own custom titles or to customize existing titles and save them to your library, but we're going to work with an existing template. And you can see there are a lot of things you can modify in here. We'll go ahead and modify our text, and we'll just say the big movie. And we can select, of course, as you might expect, the font and the style and the color. There are character presets. In case we want to use an existing preset, we'll just select all of the text in that block and then click, and there's our preset applied, character preset. You can affect the font face, the shadow, the background. Now, this particular title, is the text animated? It is animated to come in. Can you see how it comes in? I'm going to make this larger here. Now this is animated to come in at kind of a little dance of characters here, and at the end it fades out. We can change those. If we go over here to the animation tab, we can select our own in animation. Let's go ahead and change it to beam in, and you can see a preview of that animation. There we go, beam in, and let's beam it out too. So that's our in animation. We'll go to out animation and select beam out. These little gray areas, you can see it's got a handle on each side. This is your animation at the beginning or end of your text, and you can make it as long or as short as you'd like. You can in fact make your text, the duration of your text, as long or as short as you'd like. You can even animate it with motion. Right now there's no motion, but if you want these words to move around, there are little preset motion paths so that you can have your text kind of do a little dance across the screen if you'd like. I'm going to leave that off for now. But the text is not the only thing or not the only element in this particular title. We go up here, there's actually a particle in there too. And if I drag the playhead or scrub the playhead through here, you can see those little kind of lens flare things that sort of float up over the screen. Those are our particle, and if you select that particular track, you can modify those particles also. You can in fact go up here and add a new particle here from the library of particles available in the program. There are so many ways to modify your titles, I can't even begin. But with this wonderful library of titles and all the modification tools, you can create pretty much any mood you want with your title and any kind of animation you can imagine. So a lot of cool stuff. Well worth checking out these titles here too. Now we've essentially finished our movie, haven't we? Wow, look, I made an explosion there in the San Diego harbor. It's time to output our finished movie. So let's do that here in part 8. I hope you join me for our 8th part of our 8-part basic training for CyberLink PowerDirector Ultimate. I'm Steve Grizzetti. See you then.